Imagine you're strolling through a desert, feeling the heat radiating from the ground. Suddenly, you hear a chilling rattle nearby, and you freeze. That sound could mean danger, but is it really? This moment isn't just about rattlesnakes, it introduces a fascinating technological twist you might not have considered. What if I told you that artificial intelligence is now being used to monitor rattlesnake populations? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? However, this technology is leading to unexpected consequences that many people don't anticipate. You might see AI as a fantastic tool for conservation. It can track movements, analyze patterns, and even predict behaviors, making it seem like the perfect partner for understanding rattlesnakes. But what if it's actually causing more harm than good? Imagine being a wildlife researcher in the field, relying on advanced algorithms to guide your decisions. You trust the data, but could you be overlooking something crucial? The very technology that promises to help might misread vital signs. Consider the rattlesnake's environment. Their habitat is changing rapidly and they're adapting in ways we don't fully understand. If I miscalculates their population trends, it could mislead conservation efforts. Picture investing resources in areas where the snakes have already vanished, all due to a flawed algorithm. As we lean more on technology, we risk missing the subtle nuances of nature, small details that only an experienced observer can catch. When rattlesnake behavior shifts, what if I tells us there's a healthy rattlesnake population when, in reality, they're struggling? This oversight could send shockwaves through the ecosystem, affecting not just snakes but countless other species as well. Now let's take this a step further. Imagine a scenario where a rattlesnake population is mistakenly deemed stable, leading to increased human interaction. More hikers, more development, and suddenly snakes are being pushed out of their homes. It's a ticking time bomb. So what's the solution? We need a blend of technology and the human touch. It's essential to validate our findings with real-world observations. The smart integration of data and instinct could be the key to saving a species on the brink. Here's a question for you: how often do we let technology shape our understanding of the world? The unexpected consequences of AI and rattlesnake monitoring remind us to stay vigilant and connected to nature. The next time you hear that rattle, remember stakes are higher than you might think. Embrace technology, but don't forget to trust your instincts. In a data-driven world, sometimes the most profound insights come from the heart. What if I told you that artificial intelligence could transform our understanding of rattlesnakes? It might sound odd, but stick with me, there's an intriguing twist ahead. Imagine you're strolling through a serene desert at sunset, feeling completely at ease until you suddenly hear that unmistakable rattle. In an instant, you're on high alert. But how can we pinpoint where these snakes are before they rattle? That's where AI comes into play, though it brings unexpected challenges. Many people think I can only help by predicting snake populations, but it's not that simple. This technology can misinterpret data, leading us to believe rattlesnake numbers are either soaring or dwindling when the reality is much more nuanced. What if the very tools we rely on are giving us a false sense of security? Picture this: you're hiking with friends, and your eye tracking app shows a safe path. But what if the app's algorithm missed a critical detail? A rattlesnake could be lurking nearby, and you won't even know it. It's unsettling to think our safety might depend on technology that can overlook the very threats it's meant to monitor. You might wonder how this happens. I learns from past data, but if that data is flawed, researchers could build algorithms on incomplete information. Imagine a family camping under the stars, blissfully unaware that their campsite is a rattlesnake's favorite hangout because the eye didn't catch it. As we explore further, the stakes get even higher. What happens if we start relying on AI too much? Trusting it blindly might cause us to ignore our instincts. The very act of monitoring could make us complacent, putting us at risk. But there's hope. Scientists recognize these challenges and are diligently working to enhance the algorithms, ensuring they consider human behavior and environmental changes. It's a race against time to find the right balance between technology and our natural instincts. Now, picture returning to that peaceful desert, this time equipped with improved tools that respect both data and the natural world. You can soak in your surroundings, knowing that technology is a partner, not a substitute. So the next time you hear that familiar rattle, take a moment to reflect on AI's role in your safety. It serves as a reminder that while technology can be a powerful ally, it's up to us to stay aware and engaged. Stay curious, stay safe, and remember the unexpected consequences of AI can lead us to surprising insights. Imagine a world where rattlesnakes help us understand our environment. It might sound odd, but what if I told you that artificial intelligence has become their unexpected ally? As researchers dive into monitoring rattlesnakes, Five made a startling discovery. While AI tracks these elusive creatures, it also reveals hidden stresses in their behavior. What does this mean for our fragile ecosystem? Picture a serene desert landscape. Suddenly you hear that unmistakable rattle. But this isn't just any rattle, it's a cry for help. These sounds, once seen as simple warnings, are now being analyzed by AI systems that uncover deeper issues in their habitats. Here's the twist: while AI collects data, it might unintentionally alter rattlesnake behavior. Researchers have found that constant monitoring can create a stress cycle. Can you imagine walking through the woods knowing a machine is watching you? Now, consider the consequences. Stress in rattlesnakes can ripple through the food chain. If their behavior changes, it could disrupt local ecosystems in ways we haven't fully grasped. This stress doesn't just affect the snakes, it impacts the surrounding wildlife too. What about humans? The more we intervene, the closer we might push these creatures to their limits. What if our efforts to understand them are actually making things worse? As we piece this puzzle together, a crucial question emerges: are we truly protecting rattlesnakes, or are we creating new problems in the name of progress? Relying on technology could become our greatest challenge. Imagine standing in that desert, watching a rattlesnake you once admired now appear anxious. It's a haunting thought, isn't it? But there's hope. By rethinking how we use AI, we can create systems that not only monitor but also respect these creatures' natural behaviors. As we wrap up this